Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here, and I'm sure everybody or most people by now have heard that the Bitcoin ETF, the big one we had all been waiting for, has been withdrawn by Van Eck and the CBOE. To me, it is definitely not all bad, especially when you look at the markets. I have found this video from yesterday of Jan Van Eck talking on CNBC. He is one of the partners in the ETF. He was joined up with the CBOE with their application. For anyone who doesn't know, this guy is the guy who created the gold ETFs. So this video starts off talking about the gold ETFs, and then they come into the Bitcoin one, obviously because it's a big topic now, and then they go into more summary. So I will post a link to this video down below for anyone who wants to get the full story. I'm going to play it for you here. I will sum it up then at the end, and you guys can make up your own mind. Don't forget to subscribe if this is the first of my videos you've seen. Like if it gives you some value. Share this video with others, and I will talk to you again after. So let's play this video, then we'll take a quick look at the markets.
Let me just pivot a little bit and ask you about Bitcoin ETF. You're one of the people that had the Bitcoin ETF application out with the SEC. You told us this morning you're going to be withdrawing that application. It was up for a thumbs up or thumbs down within the next month. Can you tell us why you withdrew the application?
Yeah, so technically, well, you know, the SEC is affected by the shutdown. So we were engaged in discussions with the SEC about the Bitcoin-related issues, custody, market manipulation, prices, and that had to stop. And so instead of trying to slip through or something, we just had the application pulled, and we will refile and re-engage in the discussions when the SEC gets going again.
But let me go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to add one comment. I do think that Bitcoin pulled a little bit of demand away from gold last year in 2017. Interestingly, we just pulled 4,000 Bitcoin investors, and their number one investment for 2019 is actually gold. So, gold lost to Bitcoin, and now, it's going the other way.
But I want to clarify about why you pulled the application. You're not saying you pulled the application because SEC is closed necessarily. I mean, they were very concerned and have expressed their concerns about the inability to solve the custody problem, as well as the fact that most Bitcoin's priced overseas where they don't control it. Those are still major issues. I think you face the prospect they would have turned you down anyhow, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. But we think we actually have pretty solid answers to those, but we just need to really demonstrate it very, very clearly and convincingly to the regulators, and we were trying to do that, but we obviously can't have meetings while they're shut down.
All right, just a quick comment.
Okay, so when you take a look at the market this morning, you really would not think that such a big event has happened. After all the talk, that such a big event has happened, and all we got was this red candle here, which didn't really drop much because these are hourly candles. So from 3,580 to 3,535. That is basically a nothing drop. This one here some of the news might have leaked out early, but when you look at it right now, we're nearly back up to where we started just before the main news articles came out. This does show some maturity in the market. It also shows that people are sick of ETF talk. And over the last few months, every time there was a little bit of news about the ETF, there was either a spike or there was a complete drop if it was negative news. So again, it's showing that people are kind of over that news now. In summary, the basic summary of why it has been withdrawn is down to the US government being shut down. So there are a lot of issues that need to be discussed if there was ever going to be a chance of the ETF being approved. But with the government shut down, the SEC are shut down, so there can be no interaction between the Van Eck CBOE ETF application and the SEC. So Jan had said that they were in talks with the SEC, but with the shutdown they can't. So things like custody, which is a big issue, overseas pricing, manipulation, all need to be discussed and worked through. Jan Van Eck does say that they are happy with the solutions they personally have, and they will hopefully be able to get the SEC to see it their way. Once the government opens up, they will refile, and we can go through this whole process again. So for now, it is actually looking like, I would say, a positive thing in the market, the fact that it hasn't dumped. We could see it rise up today. If there was going to be a major dump, it should have happened by now. So for me, it's stabilizing. It could lead to us going up because there was a lot of people as well in crypto who were not in favor of an ETF. So let's see where it goes in the next few days. That's the summary. Share it out there. Tell people it's not all bad. It's not this crazy bad thing that the initial reactions were. And I will talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you guys soon.